D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? And have I got a story for you? Now, down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this video, and you can read those and, do whatever you want with that, or just listen to this video where I break it down for you, and then you can comment down below. Now, before I get started, I want to say two more things. The first one is that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine always get pushed to the back of the line. They're also doing a old account cleanse and a bot purge. So, there's a little bit of, collateral damage always because of that. And I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. I also just want to tell you that I am selling merch now, so go ahead and check this out. Geek What is now a clothing brand that designs unique streetwear with a geek/nerd attitude. Some of the core values of Geek What is to see the geekdom for how amazing it is, which is something I've always encouraged on this channel. Here's a look at my latest shirt that was designed by artist Patrick Walters, with my favorite design being me as a cartoon. So if you like what you see, go ahead and click on the link in the description down below. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. All right. So if you guys could head over there, maybe buy something, really helps me out and I appreciate it. All right. So why don't we go ahead and get started? It looks like Disney and Scarlett Johansson have settled their lawsuit. Now, the news came later on in the week. I believe it came on Friday. Now the finer details are unknown exactly what happened, but we can guess as to what happened, pretty much what happened. I mean, I'm pretty sure it said she's something like she got tens of millions of dollars or whatever. So I think she asked for 80 million, and I'm pretty sure she didn't get 80 million, but she probably got something like that. But she was suing for a breach of contract, and it was because they did day and date release, and her contract didn't say that they could release it on Disney Plus. It was supposed to be for theaters only. I think it's better to settle, because they didn't want to get all that info out, like numbers and all that stuff, how well it really did on Disney Plus and everything. And the details are being kept secret. Now, are apparently still working together, it says in the article, and that she will be still producing that Tower of Terror movie. I don't know if she's going to star in it or not. That hasn't been announced or anything like that. But I didn't think that she would ever work with that Disney and her would ever work again, let alone work in Hollywood, because, she had kind of stained her name by being like, I'm going to sue everybody that I make a movie with. And it's like, I don't want to work with you if you're going to sue me after we make a movie together because you didn't like something. But you can't expect a day and date release to be in people's contracts now. I'm pretty sure that that's what it will say. We'll be like, we will reserve the right to put this on Disney Plus if we so choose to. And you're going to sign away at that. And I think that they wanted to settle this lawsuit because they do have those other lawsuits. I just did a video last week on that. You can check that out in the art card section if you want to. But so they've got their hands full with lawsuits. And I'm pretty sure they were just like, listen, we do not want to keep going with this and everything. And I'm sure Disney got pressured a little bit, probably from other studios too. They're just like, hey, this is an issue. We don't want this to keep going because they didn't want Scarlett Johansson to probably win, because then it would set a precedent, and then they would have to deal with that. Now, I think they should have done it like Warner Brothers did, where they paid off all their talent. And I think, in fact, it mentions it or whatnot. And I'm curious as to why they didn't mention, or why they didn't pay off their talent. Warner Brothers paid off. I think they had 200 million that they divvied up between all their talent in movies and stuff. And people like Gal Gadot and Denzel Washington and Patty Jenkins, they all got their bonuses because, in Hollywood, if your movie reaches a certain level of sales, you get a bonus. And so they paid out those bonuses so they could put them on HBO Max and they wouldn't get sued. And I'm curious as to why Disney, Bob Chapek is known for being cheap, so maybe he did it because of that. He's just been known for being cheap. But I just don't understand why they wouldn't try to do that or whatnot. And we have to be honest. Listen, Black Widow was not that great, in my opinion. I mean, it was fine, but it was just very meh for me. But so I don't think it was going to do that good in theaters, let alone. So I mean, like, maybe this was better that they did a day and date release, and Scarlett Johansson just can't get over her ego. I don't know. And maybe she just wanted the money, and maybe they should just paid her out right from the get go. Be like, How much you want? 80 million? How about this? We'll give you 40 million. Okay. That's all you're getting. Okay. But they settled now. They settled now and everything. So, I mean, what do you guys think about all of this? How do you feel about Scarlett Johansson and Disney settling? Disney having to fork over that money to her. Do you think this is good? Do you like this? Are you happy with this whole thing, or do you wish that they would have battled it out and had their day in court? Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. Check out my merch store. And I will see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.